Good morning to a brand new day. Time to learn and games to play. Learning things is so much fun. Learning is good for everyone. Well, good morning, boys and girls. Here it is, Mr. Dawson, back at Discovery Ranch. Oh, I'm here to take you on discoveries so that you can learn how to read and write. What? What do I have in my hand? Well, it's my gold panning equipment. That's right, it's March. And I'm gonna go look for some gold. Yes, yes. Right after I get finished, I'm going to look for some gold this week. Oh my goodness, it's gonna be so much fun. Just like here. There are so many gold nuggets that in our learning to read and write. I am so excited about this week. And remember, if you will write to me here at Valley PBS, guess what? We will send you an activity book. Oh, it's so exciting to be able to get one. And all you have to do is write and tell me something you've learned this week. Well, we better get started with all the things we need to learn. Are you guys ready? Oh, I talked to my friends and we said, hey, let's change it up a little bit. Are you ready? Here we go. We're going to come right over here, way over here, and we're going to talk about this. We're going to talk about prepositions. Can you say preposition? Some words in a sentence tell where or how something happens. These words are called prepositions. Now that's just my definition. But do you know who has more information about prepositions? That's right, Professor Giesenbert. Take it away, Professor.
Yes, I agree with you totally on that one.
Professor.
Yeah. Yes,
we're
Mr.
on.
Producer.
We're on. You need
What?
to. We need to go right now.
I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Hello, my name is Professor Giesenbert, and I know all there is to know about words. Today, I would like to talk to you more about sentences. Now, a sentence has a naming part and a telling part. The naming part tells who or what the sentence is about. The telling part tells what happens. Certain words give us clue to the telling part. These words tell who or where. These words are called prepositions. That's the big word of today, and I would like to show you about prepositions. Mr. Producer, can you put a sentence up here? Yes, thank you very much. Here's my sentence. I walk with my friend. Now, there's a naming part and a telling part. Remember, the naming part tells what or who. In this case, it's I. I is the naming part, I. And what am I doing? I am walking, right. Now, there is a telling part. Which part is that? With my friend. So, who or where? Yes, I'm going with my friend. That's who. Yes, that's right. But the clue word is the word with. With is my clue word to show me that the second part is the telling part. And with is called a preposition. Hey, I have an idea. Let's do another one. Get rid of that, Mr. Producer, and give me another one. Here it is. Look at this one. It says, the bug sits on a log. All right. It has a naming part and a telling part. What is the naming part? It's the bug. The bug. That's telling you who or what right there. But then there's a telling part. Okay. We can see, what is it? What is it? Here it is. It's on a log. On a log, right. And what is our clue? Our clue word is on. On the log. Yes, and on, therefore, is a preposition because it's our clue word, our preposition, that's telling who or where. Right, in this case, where is the frog sitting? On the log or on a log, right. All right, there you go. Prepositions, they're great words that tell what is happening. It'll tell you who or where. Now, back to your teacher.
Prepositions. I think it's going to be cool to study about them more this week. Well, let's do our reviewing of our letters and phonemes. Are you ready? Here we go. R, rose, F, fire, N, nest, C, camel, X, box, J, jump, E, egg, I, insect, Oh, this is our last one. And I stopped on this one because I want to talk about the letter I. Do you remember a long time ago? Way, way, way back far in the past, I talked about how I actually has two sounds in kindergarten because it does, and we need to learn them both. Here you go. We know I. Do you remember the smiley face? Because the I loves to say its name, but say its sound, sorry. But sometimes it'll say its name if it's asked to. And that's what we're going to study about today. Come on, let's look. Here it is. What is this number? Yes, it's the number 5. Let's sound it out. You ready? I've. What was that middle sound? What was the middle phoneme? I. So sometimes I can say its name. And these are all the ways that give you a clue in words that it might say I. You might see it with just an I by itself, maybe with a Y. Maybe, oh, we did this one last week, right, with the A, but this week it's going to be I blank E. We'll say I. And look at this fancy one, IGH. When you see IGH, guess what? That says I. And then sometimes an I and an E together will say I. This week, I really want to study about I blank E. And the blank there is it will be a letter. Let's look down here. Here's the word 5. Do you see that? Let's take a closer look to at the word 5. Because there's the I, and there's the E, and the blank in this case is a V. Do you see that? I blank E. There it is. We're going to look at all kinds of things like that. Let's take a look right over here at our book and listen for those phonemes. Here we go. Listen to this. Bike. B-ike. Did you hear the middle phoneme, I? Yes. How about this one? 9. I. There's that I again. There's that I again. And there's one right here, tiger. Can you say tiger? And there's that I in there. Tiger. Right. That is so cool. In fact, it's so cool that I want to read our story right away. Let's take a look at this and just take a couple of minutes and look at this. D-I-M-E, there it is, that I and the E and the M in the middle. But the E is telling the I to say its name. So this is going to say D-I'm. It wouldn't say dim, no way. D-I'm, dime. A dime. A dime. Let's read this story. I had a dime, said Mike. Did you see a dime, Ike? Ike did not have time to see. Get up, said Ike. Mike had sat on a dime. Can you see any of those I blank E words? Just like dime. Here's one, Mike. The E is there to tell the I to say its name instead of its sound. Right. You know what? We're going to stop there and we're going to look more at that tomorrow. We'll take this story again and we'll look more. But right now, do you know what time it is? It's time for Daily Phonemic Awareness. Here we go. What are we going to do this week? We are going to blend words. We have to blend the phonemes and then go slow and then a little bit faster and a little bit faster, and then we'll know what the word is. Here you go. Here's my first word. The first thing I do is I say the phonemes. Here we go. B, G. Are you ready? Let's go. Go across really slow. Bug. You see how we got to put all those phonemes in our heads, and then we say it a little bit faster. Bug. Bug. What's the word? Bug. Right. Bug. Ooh, here's another one. What do we do first? First, we're going to say each phoneme so we can get it in our brain before we say it. Are you ready? Here we go. W. What does this one say? E. T. Wet. 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 What's our word? Wet. So we have bug and wet. Awesome job. What time is it now? Oh, right before we go, we're going to do sight words. I have two more sight words. What are they? I have this one, T-O-O, spells two. This is the two like I'm going to go as well. Like I'm going to the store to, oh, that was wrong. I did it all wrong. I'm going to the store to. That's what I wanted to say. I can't say to. I'm going to with somebody else. Ooh, that's a really hard one. I'll have to work on that one too. Here we go. Oh, I just said to. Here we go. The next one, help. Help. Let's spell help. H-E-L-P spells help. So we have two words we're working on. Remember, with sight words, when we put them in our brain, we can see them and we know them. And then if somebody asks us, then we can write them. Awesome. To and help. Well, that's enough for today. Man, we've done a lot of stuff. Come back tomorrow so we can learn even more. We've been studying about the long I, and we did prepositions. Oh, I can't wait till tomorrow to learn even more. I'll see you here so we can learn together. Bye. Good morning to a brand new day. Time to learn and games to play. Learning things is so much fun. Learning is good for everyone.